Welcome one and all to Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L network. Thank you so much for joining me like you do every week. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button as well, because of course that's your guarantee to never miss an episode of Wrestling Showdown. And ladies and gentlemen, all of our eyes are focused on this weekend. This coming Friday is our second annual Fight for Life event in Dalkeith. We dedicate this event to the memory of the late Edward Harris, a former W3L roster member way back in the early days of the World Wide Wrestling League. Also raising money for and awareness about the Samaritans and the amazing work that they do. So if you're in or near Dalkeith, come along, show your support. It's a very worthwhile cause and it's going to be awesome. And then on Sunday, this coming Sunday, 1 week from today, we're going to be in Grangemouth, and our return to one of our favourite venues. So much will be happening, a lot of the fallout from Fight for Life as well. Two events you do not want to miss, and I'll tell you how to get your tickets for them in just a bit. I should say a big thank you, of course, to the amazing Crafty Connoisseur. They sponsor every W3L event this year. They're sponsoring Fight for Life and Grangemouth as well. Thank you so much to them. Please get in touch with them, show them some love. I'm sure they've got some products you'll enjoy, right? Details in the description box below. And of course, if you or somebody you know would like to sponsor a W3L event, get in touch. We'll tell you how to make it happen. We've got 3 events in December that you could potentially be putting your company's name to. More on that in just a sec. But of course, Fight for Life in Grangemouth, everybody's current focus right now. We'll be having championship matches. You name it, it's going to be off the charts. W3L management are currently trying to put pen to paper and engage in some last minute negotiations. So stay tuned to all of our social media platforms over the next day or two. We'll be telling you what matches you're going to see and who's going to be doing what to who on what events. And I'm sure that one of the participants you're about to see in this next match will be front and centre at least one of our events this weekend. I'm talking about the W3L Women's Champion Emily Hayden. Now riding high in her second championship reign, she is looking to extend it as long as she can. And this week, she's facing something of an arch nemesis, somebody who's become a bit of a rival for her here in W3L. I'm talking about the returning Anastasia. They have fought a couple of times before here. They've had differing results, but tonight the championship is on the line. Will Emily Hayden march into this weekend's event still as the W3L Women's Champion, or will Anastasia take the title away from her, and will she be present at these events as the new Women's Champion? There's only one way for us to find out. Let's get down to ringside for this week's match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the W3L Women's Championship. And the corner to my right, she is the beauty from the borders, Anastasia. And her opponent in the corner to my left, she is the best, the beautiful, the only, W3L's favourite wrestler, the Wrestle Beach, the W3L Women's Champion, Emily Hayden!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and we have a Women's Championship defence. 2 women who are no strangers to each other. In fact, the last time they were both here on Wrestling Showdown, which was back in August, they were facing each other. Of course, at that time, the result was that Emily Hayden ended up being disqualified for hitting Anastasia with a chair. And as you may remember, as there's the championship belt held aloft, that was in the run-up to Resolution 13. Emily Hayden was set to challenge the sadly now retired Jayla Dark for the Women's Championship in a street fight. And we'd seen that since losing her first Women's Championship, Emily Hayden had gained a much more vicious streak, had been less likely to play by the rules, not that she often does anyway. And so she was more than willing to bring out this like violent side of her. Of course, she smacked Anastasia with a chair by getting herself disqualified. And so because Anastasia technically holds a victory over Emily Hayden, and they've had such stellar matches in the past, management have put knocking them back against each other as Emily Hayden just smacks in the back. Now these two do know each other pretty well. They fought a bunch of times here in W3L, they fought in other organisations as well, so they're no strangers to each other. Of course, Emily Hayden comes in with the experience advantage. She has the champion's advantage as well, because of course, remember, Anastasia has to beat her, she does not have to beat Anastasia. Oh, blocks the hip toss and floats over. The arm control fireman's carry, bridging out. And I'd like to think each of these women has the other's number. And Anastasia certainly want to wrap this one up early. What a beautiful backslide. Didn't quite get it, however. Emily Hayden charging in. Anastasia so agile and so quick as well, and powerful too. Need to swing those kicks. Puts a shot to the midsection of her arm. Oh, there's the agility I was talking about. Cartwheel, kick to the face. Everything that I was just talking about, she applies there. Showing the agility, showing those kicks of hers. She's got those long legs. Great with her kicks, great with her suplexes as well. Such a great base for it. This could be her opportunity to become the W3L Women's Champion. Oh, Emily Hayden takes her down with the STO. And they're looking for applause, which is not forthcoming. I mean, Hayden's demeanour does not endear her to the audience. Hardly a surprise, I suppose. But you cannot deny her success as she goes for the cover here in Anastasia. Emily Hayden, certainly since winning her first W3L Women's Championship, it's really changed it because she suddenly realised that she could do it. It was that extra boost of confidence that she needed. It was her first ever championship win of any kind, and it made her, it's almost like it flicked a switch inside of someone. She realised that actually I can be a success at this, I can compete at the highest level. And so that's why she took it so badly when Jayla Dark defeated her to take that Women's Championship away from her. But now Hayden's got it back. She's been wrestling all over the place, at different countries as well. She's been down in England a lot. She debuts over in Ireland next month. She's held other championships as well, of course, none quite as important as your W3L Women's Championship, naturally. I mean, even suddenly Anastasia, who her game has really been raised recently, as oh lovely, folds up and bridges out on Emily Hayden. Nearly wrapped this one up. You can see why she's become so popular. Debuting for lots of different companies, everybody seems to want Anastasia. She may be about the next breakout star in the women's division in Scotland, because she's got all the tools, and if she can take the women's championship here this week on Showdown, as Hayden goes for the cover, Anastasia's still fighting her. If Anastasia can win the championship, that's really going to boost her career, no it? Again, it benefited Hayden. I'm sure Anastasia would benefit as well. And she's on the defensive right here as Hayden throttling her on the ropes. That's one of the benefits, I guess, when you have a few years experience over your opponent, and particularly when you're familiar with the ring that you're in, because of course wrestling rings come in all different sizes. The distance between ropes is different in different rings. You have different tension in the ropes. Just you get a feel for it in the same way that if you drive your own car, you're familiar with it. It's like it's an extension of you. But if you're in a strange car, it feels a little weird because you don't necessarily know where everything is. You don't know how it's going to react in certain situations. Hayden's been in the W3L ring so many times, she knows how to use it to her advantage, and we saw that as she throttled Anastasia on the middle rope. And now you see Hayden slows the match down, has Anastasia where she wants her, just picking away at her. Have a little stop, she's still going to beat her with those. But it's just that like psychological domination, that edge, just saying, I'm in charge here, I've got this, I'm the better one out of us. Oh, ducks a kick. Oh, and both women swinging kicks, and they both go down. I thought Emily Hayden may have got the better of that, but she didn't. It was delayed, but down they've gone, both having the same idea. Referee applying that count of 10. Of course, whoever walks away as champion, I think will be in action this weekend, because we've got Fight for Life this coming Friday. We'll be in Grangemouth this coming Sunday. Come out and see us if you're able to. Women's Championship, more than likely online in at least one of those events. But who will be defending it? Oh, and Anastasia with that burst of energy, all that pent-up frustration that she's had, charging in. And I told you about those kicks. She just boots Emily Hayden squarely in the face. Maybe even get right out of the way. Is that a sliding kick? Anastasia in for the cover. The Shimi about to get the Women's Championship, but Hayden able to kick out quite quickly. Still a bit too fresh. She has controlled the bulk of this contest, has to be said. Hayden able to turn the tide. She's got her across the shoulders. She's going for the Oath Keeper. And now will it be Oblivion? There's a splash that she normally falls with, and that's what it is. The Oath Keeper and Oblivion. But Anastasia's felt that before. Was able to dig deep and kick out. And you see, she's just lying there, trying to get lungfuls of oxygen back in. Trying to spur herself on to continue. Emily Hayden not happy. Oh, it took her eyes off the ball. And Anastasia folds her right in half. What a lovely roll up, but didn't quite get it. But this may be the advantage she needs. The opportunity as she picks up Hayden. And just launches her overhead. Hayden wasn't expecting that, I don't think. And somehow she's able to kick out. Now, credit to Anastasia. She saw Hayden was arguing with the referee, so took the opportunity to roll her up. And Hayden had to kick out of it and then got flung overhead, and that's worn Emily Hayden down, so to expend that energy in with those kickouts. Anastasia going for a vertical suplex. Hayden trying to block. Lower centre of gravity, spins out. And takes her down. But not enough to put Anastasia away. I think she'd make for a fine champion with Anastasia if she got the opportunity. She's proved to be a difficult person to beat. I mean, again, they fought before, so they sort of know what each other brings to the table. But Hayden, you can throwing a tantrum. And we've seen her do this kind of thing before. Sometimes her emotion gets the better of her when things aren't going her way. And she's arguing the ref again. Anastasia setting her up. Comes charging in. Oh, she hits the referee! Anastasia's booted the referee cleanly in the face. And he is down and out. And Anastasia immediately checking on him. Obviously that was not what she intended whatsoever. Never mind the fact that you can't win the match with the referee. But she's just kicked him squarely in the face. I'm sure it'll only improve his looks, but Emily Hayden's grabbed that Women's Championship belt. That's a heavy belt. The metal plate is really, really heavy. And Anastasia disarms her before she can get smacked in the skull with it. And Emily Hayden drops down. The referee's up to his feet. And he sees Anastasia with the belt. Now hold on, does he think... And Anastasia's trying to say that she hasn't... Does the referee think that she... Yeah, he's called for the belt. I think he thinks Anastasia smacked Hayden with the belt. And Anastasia's saying that she didn't. But we'll try and get an official word. But referee thinks that Anastasia has just smashed Emily Hayden with the Women's Championship belt. Let's go to the ring announcer. So that's exactly what it is. Emily Hayden, yet again, still Women's Champion.
Well, officially, Emily Hayden wins the match and retains the championship, but let's be honest, it was fairly sneaky, making the referee think that Anastasia had hit her with the Women's Championship belt. I'm pretty sure Anastasia will not be happy with this result. I'm sure she will want to get her hands on Emily Hayden one more time, and I'm sure W3L manager will make that happen sooner rather than later. Maybe even this weekend, who knows. And of course this weekend we have 2 live events, as you already know. This coming Friday, that's the 15th, we're in Dalkeith, our 2nd annual Fight for Life event. Then Sunday the 17th we're in Grangemouth. 2 big live events that you should come out and see, because W3L so much better live. This is great, I would love Showdown, but seeing us live is where it's at. Nothing beats the live W3L experience, so come out and see us. Thanks once again to the amazing Crafty Connoisseur for sponsoring every W3L event this year. To get your hands on tickets for these two events, what few tickets may remain, please hit up our website w3lwrestling.com. Send it to the mailing list while you are there. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, join us over on Instagram, subscribe to the channel, of course. Use that there hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. Tell us what you're looking forward to this weekend. Tell us who you want to see in action. Get in touch, give us your thoughts here on Wrestling Showdown about these live events. Of course, our events coming up at the end of December on the 27th, 28th and 29th. Tell us who you want to see involved, what you want to see happen. Get in touch, engage with us. And then of course come out on Friday to Dalkeith and on Sunday to Grangemouth and join me here next Sunday. That's just 7 days time away. I'll bring you another awesome match and more amazing exciting stuff here as always on Wrestling Showdown.